Hello everybody and welcome back to another reaction! Today we are taking a look at Three Realms Gateway offering. I do believe that this is an Inazuma event. So we're back in Inazuma. Well, obviously look at that, it's in Konomiya right there. So, looks like we're going to be having some fun in Konomiya, which I'm really excited for. I hope the most of this event is set there. How cool would it be to have an event in Konomiya? Anyways, I'm really looking forward to this one. It's surprisingly short. Hopefully this video has everything. It's not missing some, and that's not why it's short, but we'll see how it goes.
This is the correspondence from Stingray 3. Your Excellency, the situation looks extremely serious.
Thank you, Ueno. Inform Swordfish 1 to stand by.
Hey.
I'll see to the wounded shortly.
Swordfish 1 is us, right? I know we're Swordfish, but are we 1? No, we're Swordfish 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Aw. Swordfish 2 will take the case.
Hey, Kokomi! How have you been? Captain of Swordfish 2. Glad to have you back on Watatsumi Island. I would have liked to have given you a grand reception, but as you can see...
Always busy, aren't you?
What's going on?
Imagine having one of your captains
Not
just
long ago,
wandering around the
I
world.
hosted the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri.
Never
It's the
here when
most
you need
important
them.
ceremony on Watatsumi Island. I'm guessing you'll have heard about it from Tsuyuko?
It's like the opposite of what's going on in Mondstadt, where Kaya has no cavalry to captain.
How did you know we were the ones helping out Tsuyuko this whole time?
I'd be more surprised if she didn't know. How could you not tell, Paimon?
Tsuyuko is one of the more conscientious shrine maidens of Sangonomiya. I knew that handing off the planning of the ceremony to her would play to her strengths.
And I recall that when
On
she
her
gave it to us, she
description of the person
mentioned
who took the commission, it was quite
ceremony.
obviously you. This is all starting to sound pretty suspicious.
It's a bit late for that now, Paimon.
Anyway, I'm sure Tsuyuko will have told you that the Watatsumi Goryo ceremony is a ceremony to reverse the holy soil phenomenon on Watatsumi Island.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a bleaching process that slowly turns the earth to holy soil, leaving the land infertile and devastating agricultural production.
It's interesting that the infertile version is called Holy
Crops
Soil.
aren't our staple food on Watatsumi Island, but I can't allow external forces to drastically alter the people's diet. And we certainly shouldn't be overly reliant on imports. Paimon doesn't quite follow.
Oh, they would know the danger of that after the war they just went through.
Imagine all you had to eat from now on was radishes. No more fish or meat. Clearer now?
Opposite day. There's something Paimon can follow.
That would be terrible! The issue began with the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. I did not miss a single step during the ritual, and there's no question that the blood branch coral you retrieved was infused with the Omikami's power.
Oh no, did it not work?
But it didn't reverse the holy soil phenomenon as expected. Instead, it just paused.
Oh
This
dear.
has never happened before in history.
We need a stronger coral,
This is
maybe.
ultimately a matter of Watatsumi Island's survival. So I sent as many people as I could spare to Enkanomiya to investigate the situation.
Oh wow.
The news from Stingray 3 was that all of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that cannot be dispelled. Additionally, there have also been reports of monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before.
A darkness that's not Evernight?
Monsters? And an all-engulfing darkness?
I'm so excited.
That's
Let's
all
go.
that Stingray 3 has reported. Their investigation otherwise has yielded no useful information, and the unforgiving environment has caused many casualties so
Oh
far.
dear.
I have sent several rescue teams already, but so far, the situation does not look promising. It brings me no pleasure to have to ask, but on behalf of all of Watatsumi Island, I beseech you, please, lend us your assistance one more time.
Anything for you, and for the sake of everyone on Watatsumi Island.
Please don't joke around. But thank you for once again agreeing to put your life on the line for the sake of our island.
I'm actually so excited. This is an event right up my alley.
Please, come with me to meet Tsuyuko.
Oh, Enkonomiya. Oh, I want to go back to Enkonomiya. I wonder if there's still more for me to do down there. I might have another world quest I haven't done
Your
yet.
Excellency, traveler.
Hi, Tsuyuko. Long time no see.
I did wonder. Hope you're both having a wonderful date so far.
Excuse me?
Cut the comedy, Tsuyuko, or I may have to have you and Naki switch posts next year. In which case, you'd be in charge of Spectre Eco Management on Watatsumi Island.
No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together, I assume it's about Enkanomiya?
Kokomi filled us in on what's been going on.
Kokomi.
She loves teasing her, doesn't she?
Right. Well,
That's a great look.
as I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed Enkanomiya. At the same time, strange humanoid monsters have appeared.
Humanoid
and the place should be
monsters.
completely deserted.
Man, I was thinking rift wolves.
Humanoid monsters?
Humanoid is interesting.
Armor that can move on its own.
Armor.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're not talking about one spook soldier hallucinating in the
It's
darkness.
like a whole new kind of
All
enemy,
the
isn't
wounded
it?
who returned to Sangonomiya have described seeing the same thing. On top of this, even ordinary enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. That's why Stingray 3 has sustained so many casualties.
Do you
There's
think
one
it's
other thing
ghosts
that
or
the returning
puppets?
soldiers have mentioned. They say a shrine maiden who calls herself
Ooh.
Sumi has been helping to treat the wounded.
A shrine maiden.
Me? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine maiden by that name in Sangonomiya.
What does she look like?
That's the thing. There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which managed to keep a small area in the very center of Enkanomiya brightly lit. Thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have a safe zone where they can recuperate.
That's good.
Centaur.
I hope.
I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. But it's a ceremony that only works in Enkanomiya, so it was never brought to Watatsumi Island.
So she's probably an
I'd love
Enkonomiya
to meet
era
this
shrine
Sumi.
maiden.
But right now, helping the wounded has to be my top priority.
Your Excellency, even if you had no duties at all right now, there's still no way we'd let you go down there. Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now.
Oh, Watatsumi
Only
Island music.
preeminent warriors like the Traveler and Paimon should venture there.
That's right.
Absolutely, 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
So you really get Paimon, don't you?
We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
I like her. She's smart.
Do you have any other information about Sumi?
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
A masked shrine maiden? Half of her face?
Interesting. What is she trying
Interesting.
to hide?
Your Excellency, in my humblest of opinions, Sumi has shown nothing but goodwill so far. Since the situation is so critical, we don't have the resources to make other defense arrangements and cast suspicion on our allies.
I see what you mean. I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Traveler, you can go with them.
What about my team?
Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp at the center of Enkanomiya.
I guess we're just gonna be helping Swordfish 1, not bringing in
Also,
Swordfish 2.
Please, take this with you.
Honestly, I have no arguments against that. I don't want my men to be hurt. Ooh,
What's this?
object.
Looks like a missing piece of something.
Ancient relic?
It's just a little trinket.
Oh.
When you're faced with a difficult choice, it might be able to help you.
It's a surprise
Your
tool that will
Excellency.
help us later.
But isn't that...
Watatsumi Island doesn't need it anymore. Besides,
What is it?
both of the other two pieces are in Enkanomiya. If we're lucky enough, this could be our chance to reunite them.
If we're lucky enough. Says
Understood,
the
Your
strategist who
Excellency.
sees 5 steps ahead.
Okay. Emergency measures to hold the Three Realms Gateway offering now underway.
3 Realms Gateway offering. We were
I
given one of
apologize
3
for the
pieces.
trouble. Now, please excuse me. I need to tend to the wounded. Please, see Ueno once you're ready.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Spectre Eco-Management. I hear Liyue has a program to get rid of rats, cockroaches, flies, and barnacles.
Meanwhile, we have specters.
Eco-management must be the same kind of thing.
Does it even exist? Was
Are
Kokomi
you
bluffing
ready to
maybe?
venture into the dark shroud of Enkanomiya?
Why did you have to phrase it like that? But yes, let's go.
All right, follow me.
I'm ready to jump into that pool. The eyeball pool. You break through the darkness with Swordfish 1 and arrive at the Dainichi Mikoshi. You know it's critical when they're sending down like dozens of people into Enkonomiya, when before access was so restricted. Oh, whoa, look at it! It's just like the thumbnail. I thought that'd be a climax scene maybe, but no, it's right now. You think that's the protective barrier that the Shrine Maiden put up, or is that the issue? It looks so
Here's hoping
cool.
I have the chance.
The chance to do what?
Next year, I'm gonna apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed into Spectre management. Because if it's that, or spend more time in Enconomia, I'll take my chance with the Spectres.
Oh dear, how
Those
quickly
armor
the tune
monsters.
changes.
Closing in on you. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Oh, I want to fight one.
Totally understand.
But this guy's probably having the more reasonable
Anyway, we should be
response to the
safe for
situation.
There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Don't jinx it, buddy. But I guess
Hey,
we're in the
what's
safe
up?
zone. Hey, what's up?
It's Yabe, the odd guy from Stingray 3.
The odd guy.
You seem kinda chipper compared to all the other soldiers.
Are you a spy? Are you a Fatui spy?
Do I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff. Ever since I
No,
was
it
a
wouldn't be
kid.
Fatui. Down
This trip to
here,
Enconomia is
it would be
something
Abyss
else, though.
Order.
Totally mind-blowing.
God, this guy's
Super
enjoying
fun.
himself.
10 out of 10 would come again.
I love this guy, actually. He's hilarious.
Totally do not understand.
Are you an Abyss Order spy? I love you.
I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to Enconomia. I actually kind of wanted to look into the Bunkoku puzzle while I'm here.
Oh, what
it's
now?
the first of the 4 great puzzles of Enconomia.
Oh,
Yeah,
there were more
please
puzzles?
don't do that. We're the ones that'll have to come rescue you.
There's more puzzles I didn't get to do?
Never mind that. There's a makeshift camp at the top of those steps over there.
Whoa.
Yeah, you should head up and catch some rest if you haven't been there yet.
Hey, look!
Oh.
A shrine maiden taking care of the
There she
wounded.
is.
That must be Sumi, right?
Hi,
Let's go
child.
ask her about what's been going on.
Speaking of Fatui. Oh, the mask. The mask, what does it look like?
You are different
Snake.
from all the others. Are you human?
Ooh,
Well, she
nice question.
is, obviously. Just not a native of Watatsumi Island, that's all.
And you?
Whoa.
A human hatchling?
I doubt it.
Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the
you a
ability to
snake?
fly when they reach adulthood. Just like the bathymal bishops lose the ability to see in color when they reach maturity.
Fascinating.
Sumi,
I wonder
You
why.
seem to know a lot about bishops.
And why do you think
Wait.
humans can fly?
How do you know my name?
Oh, the wounded soldiers mentioned you.
And they mentioned her to Kokomi,
Oh.
mentioned her to us. We came to investigate the darkness.
Greetings. My name is Ueno, acting captain of Swordfish 1. We're here to evacuate the wounded and support the traveler's investigation.
Ueno seems very responsible. I like him.
Swordfish 1 needs to rest and reorganize before commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
Rest well.
So you're here to help resolve this, Very well. It's taking all the energy I have to keep this light shining. I don't have the strength to try and combat the spreading darkness, too.
Do you understand what's going on?
Yeah, I'm really curious.
The Void Realm is invading. The people of Byakuyakoku believe that there are 3 realms. The Bishop
Three
Realm,
realm gateway
the
offering.
Human Realm, and the Void Realm.
I remember
The
that.
darkness spreading in Enconomia comes from the Void Abyss. Neither bishops nor humans can endure it.
I wonder if it's difficult
Don't
for the
bathymal bishops like the dark?
for the abyss to sustain life at all down there.
No. They hate the light. But only because down here in the depths, the presence of light signifies human activity. In fact, the Bishop Realm is the realm of pure primordial elemental beings. It's actually referred to as the Light Realm in most books.
Fascinating.
The 7 sovereigns of the Light Realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of the raw and primitive elemental forces.
Whoa!
So that's why Suyuko called this the 3 Realms Gateway Offer.
Oh, this sure
Three
is an
realms
Enconomia
gateway
event,
offering.
isn't it?
Not far off the mark, actually. But technically, I think it should be called the Triangle Gateway Offering. Because
That's right,
the
Enconomia
source
did
of the
love
darkness from
triangles,
the
didn't
void
they?
is the 3 towers at the corners of Enconomia's triangular borders.
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials.
Yes, it was us
You've
who
been there
reactivated
before?
them. Indeed.
It's a long story.
Oh,
But short answer, yes.
By the way, Sumi, what's up with the weird mask?
to hide my face. It has to do with some things that happened as I was growing up. I just don't want to scare anyone. That's all.
So
Does
curious,
that
but we
make
gotta
me
respect her. You know?
untrustworthy in your eyes?
Nope, it's fine.
No, not at all. You've been helping the wounded all this time. Everyone must be super grateful to you. It's just that...
Oh, I don't want to see another masked shrine maiden
Can't
disappear.
say I really understand what
Or
you're
I don't want to
talking
be
about.
betrayed again.
Anyway, if
Oh.
you want to rid this darkness from Enkonomiya, you can come to me for guidance. Of course, if you can trust me.
Can you please tell us
I'm
who you
going
are?
inside to tend to the wounded and check in with the new arrivals. Please excuse me.
Could you please tell us who you are? But still, this is such a Sun and Moon affiliated event. I love it.
What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi.
My first guess is that she's a bishop,
Oh, how about we go ask the wounded?
or at least aligned with the V-shop somehow. I don't know. As soon as I said that, I was like, wait a minute. Obviously, she's not a V-shop. She looks human. Can V-shops disguise themselves? Hi. I'm trying to remember the V-shop
Ask you about
experiment
the masked
records from
shrine
Sun and
maiden,
Moon.
Sumi.
Yeah, do you know anything about her? Was she, like, raised among the
Because of her
V-shops?
strange mask? Well, you've come to the right person.
Okay, because normally I would just suspect that she was, like, a super powerful Sin Shade. Probably not possible. Like, I would assume that she was somehow affiliated with Enkonomiya. How is she alive? Haven't figured that part out yet. And that's how she knows everything and knows the rituals. And she doesn't seem to affiliate herself with the V-shop. She refers to them as them instead of we or us, right? But that could be a ruse. So she could be part V-shop, raised by V-shops? I'm wondering about the mask, you know? She could be hiding reptilian eyes or something. I don't know. I'm super curious. Oh man, I'm trying to remember if they can transform. I don't think they can transform. I know they have human level intelligence, but I don't know. She could be the byproduct of some horrible experiment. But she seems very okay with humans, and I think it would be hard to forgive humans if they experimented on you horribly, you know?
Cool.
Can you tell us about her, please?
I was one of the first people that she rescued. Straight away, I thought there was something very weird going on. Who is this shrine maiden who knows the lost ceremonies of Enkonomiya?
I'm so excited we get to
Why
figure
is
this
she
out
covering
with
her
the
face
Traveler.
with a mask?
This is
So
wonderful.
I started pestering her about it. I wasn't going to let up until I got an answer.
Good job.
And?
There weren't so many people around at the time, so eventually she let me look behind the mask. It was actually pretty normal for the most part. There's just one thing she's trying to hide.
And what's
Her
that?
eyes are snake-like, with thin vertical lines.
No way!
Scared?
I probably would have been if every Watatsumi Islander wasn't so familiar with our legends. Or I should say, our history.
Oh yeah? Which part?
The first familiars of the Watatsumi Omikami were the vassals of Watatsumi.
Ooh.
Legend has it that they are a half-human, half-snake kind who helped our ancestors fight back the Bathismal Bishops.
Well now.
They were said to have disappeared long ago. But then Sumi showed up, and as soon as I saw her snake eyes, I instinctively trusted her. It's like the vassals have returned to help us in our moment of need.
Okay, super cool. A little
I'm no
suspicious that
expert
they've
by any means, but I think Tsumi can be trusted.
invented this concept for this event. But maybe it's straightforward. Maybe that is who she is. Hopefully she's not going to betray them.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Who is she?
Hi there. We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've tried asking if she's seeing anyone, you know, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
Wow.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering, do you think there's anything suspicious about her?
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, the unknowable, the unpredictable, unexplored territory. Mysterious? Enigmatic? Enchanting? Bewitching? Compelling? Addicting? Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
You're
I
a
am
bard
being
in another
serious.
life? Be serious.
Okay, look, if I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say, okay, two things. Number one, her mask. It's pretty scary. I don't know why she chose it. Number two, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off piece of something. So maybe when you put them together, it makes a whole.
The second thing of the thing?
Huh. Maybe the other half is held by Sumi's lifelong sweetheart.
Did it look like this?
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head, so, you know, maybe ease off a little, bro?
Bro. I bet you picked that up from Ito. Check on wounded
It
soldiers.
looks like they're resting. Let's not disturb them.
Yeah, that's probably wise.
Paimon thinks we've got enough answers now. Let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far. Sumi's just inside the room. It'd be a bit awkward if she hears us
Go talk to
talking
her.
about her behind her back.
Go talk to her! Man, I wish I could replay this event. Having things to do in Konomiya again would be
Here's what we learned from
amazing.
the soldiers. Sumi's mask hides her snake eyes, which the people of Watatsumi Island believe to be a distinguishing feature of Orabaxi's vassals.
It's Baxi?
Based on her actions, it seems like all she wants to do is protect the people of Watatsumi Island. And from what she said, she's doing everything she can to combat the darkness spreading in Enkanomiya.
I wonder why it's spreading.
Pretty trustworthy.
I agree. I still have some reservations.
Paimon gets it. Like, why is she covering her pupils when they're obviously an easy way to win everyone over?
Well, she might not know that they
We'll
know
just
about
have to
this
see what
legend.
she has to say for now. But let's keep our guard up, just in case.
She might assume that humanity has forgotten about the vassals. Or maybe she was told that they
how's
did.
it going? Have you made a decision?
I definitely want to go check out those towers.
Team up to tackle the darkness.
Regardless
Okay.
of whether or not I can
Then
trust
take
you.
this.
Ooh, it's
It's
dangerous
called
out
the
there? Take
Bokuso
this?
box. I found it in the Dainichi Mikoshi when I was looking for a solution. Actually, the Dainichi Mikoshi was where I found the method and tools for the Sento ceremony. Lucky I can read human writing.
Uh-huh. She admits she's not human.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Or did you mean it's lucky that you can read the ancient Enkanamian script?
Oh, we
Oh.
got her.
Nothing.
She can read the
I just
ancient
meant
script.
the script in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I don't actually know if it's ancient or modern.
I'm getting more confused the more you try to
Never
explain.
mind all that. Let's get back to business. The Bokuso box collects light. It can dispel the darkness from the void within a small radius.
Oh, it's just like the thing
for
in the
example,
chasm.
With
the
the
Lumen
power
Stone.
of the Bokuso box, you can turn monsters affected by the darkness back into their original forms.
Ooh,
As
handy.
it happens, there are some monsters causing trouble around the camp. Go and try out the Bokuso box on them. I will join you shortly.
Why don't you
Please,
just wait
go
for us to
and
come
fend off
back?
the monsters. Don't forget to use the power of the box.
Want to be dangerous
I'm
for
going
you
to
out there?
observe the movement of the darkness. I'll catch up with you shortly.
Also, why didn't you give the soldiers this box earlier? Ooh, Bokuso box. Okay, you can expend a certain amount of energy to use the box and disperse the aegis of unlight and to deal a certain amount of damage. Ooh, that was cool. That was cool. Oh, and Konomiya music.
You're a good fighter.
You bet. We were the ones who went and got the blood branch coral that one time after all.
That one time. Oh, sorry. Did we do
You-
something bad?
So you...
Did we break
What's
something?
wrong?
Did we hurt someone?
Nothing. If what you say is true,
Oh, she sounds angry.
then I'm sure you'll be able to conquer the 3 border towers quite easily. Also, there are a few things I need to explain to you.
She
According to
sounds
what
so
I have
angry.
read, the fundamental purpose of the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri is to use the serpent god's life force to awaken its second familiars, the Senga Coralia.
Ooh.
They are creatures that break down raw, primitive elemental energy into the milder elemental energy of the human realm. The giant coral is a symbol that the Senga Coralia have been awakened by the serpent's blood.
Okay, wait, let's go back really quickly, because Sengo Coralia distracted me, because that's, Kokomiya's last name. Or Sengomiya. Sengonomiya? Yeah. So the fundamental purpose of the Goryo Matsuri is to awaken the Sengo Coralia. Okay, that is what I thought she said. Great.
Coralia.
So that's
They are
how
creatures
the
that break
ritual
down raw,
works.
primitive elemental energy into the milder elemental energy of the human realm. The giant coral is a symbol that the Sangha Coralia have been awakened by the serpent's blood. The mass awakening of the Sangha Coralia causes a transformation in the ecological environment of Enkonomiya.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So the coral above is a sign that the ritual proceeded as it is supposed to and woke them up. But how come they didn't work? Because I'm assuming that their awakening is connected to the changing of the soil. The soil only changed a little bit and then stopped. So were all of those beings killed? Were they frozen? And it says, it seems like there is, at the same time as the soil above changes, there's a consequence down here below as well. I wonder if for each time they do this to revitalize the soil, it damages Enkonomiya. Maybe that's what, maybe it weakened the barrier between here and the Void Realm or something? And that's what caused all this?
Formation in the ecological environment of Enkonomiya.
Makes sense. Even if you took away the darkness and the monsters, Enkonomiya would still look pretty different now with all the new plants and ore around.
So there's new plants and ore?
Things are even more
I
complicated
want to see new
than
plants and
usual this
ore.
time. The darkness from the Void Realm seems to be suppressing things in the Light Realm and the Human Realm, causing them to come to a standstill.
Oh, okay.
You may need to use the power of the Bokuso box to dispel the darkness and allow the ecological transformation to continue. Please, try to solve the problem using the Bokuso box.
I gotcha.
I'll wait for an update for you under the statue over there.
I want to investigate the new plants. Yeah, indeed. Use the box. It's got 300 charges. Wow. Dispel the darkness. Start the thing.
Wow!
Ooh, person strong.
Let's go back and tell Sumi.
Level 90.
It seems that you have mastered the Bokuso box. Now,
Wait a second. Was that rust on child? I was not paying attention. It totally is! Hey, I have rust on child too. That pleases me.
Let's go back and tell Sumi.
it seems that you have mastered the Bokuso box. Now, let me tell you about the ultimate purpose of this operation.
The ultimate
As I
purpose.
said, we need to proceed to the 3 towers on Enkonomiya's borders. They're towers of the void, restored to their original form by a certain abyss adherent.
Wait.
Abyss at hand?
Wait.
Wait, do you mean...
The being
He's a
formerly known as
purveyor of
Enjo?
incessant nonsense. Somehow he found out about the 3 realms and the 3 corners.
Who
and
is he?
brought those things in using abyssal technology. Then
why?
he started disseminating abyssal energy using the towers. This caused great suffering for both the Sangha Coralia and the Baptismal Bishops. I don't know why he's doing this. For us, the abyss is highly toxic. For them, intoxicating is more the word.
Ooh.
Addictive, but still destructive.
That's a great word.
Maybe he just likes to toy with people and stab them in the back.
Do you feel
Paimon
betrayed?
knows exactly who you're talking about.
You know him? Then it seems we have a common enemy.
Oh, you bet we do.
To get rid of the darkness, you need to climb to the very top of the Towers of the Void and activate the Light Realm Chisel, which will let in the energy of the Light Realm. In Enkonomiya, the ley lines of the human realm, the elemental currents of the Light Realm, and the dark currents of the Void Realm are all exceptionally strong.
Interesting.
Also,
I wonder
I
why.
only performed the Sento ceremony going off the steps in the book, but I believe the key to the ceremony is the statue in front of us. You can offer crystals of Light Realm energy to it to
Ooh.
increase the Bokuso box's power. Also, resting here can restore the box's energy.
The coral the statue is holding.
Please,
I don't think it was
take
like
this
that.
hand-drawn map. I've
when I
marked
was
out
down
the
there.
locations of the 3 towers for you. You'll need to explore one step at a time, and I'd recommend you start with this tower.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha.
Well, that's as much help as I can offer you. I'll be waiting here for the good news.
Oh man, I've never so badly wanted to play a past event. They should do another Enkonomiya event. Just as a treat. They should. Or, you know, let us replay past events. That would be lovely. I'm still holding on to a very faint hope that like when the story ends, they'll just go back to the beginning and start cycling through events again. So in like 3 years, the game will start over and you can replay all the old events. You know, here's hoping. But ideally, they would just let us replay. Like in Zenless, there's the ability to replay certain things, I believe. But they have the technology! Just need to find a way to implement it. I'm on my knees begging you, Hoyo, please.
Whoa, that must be the tower Tsumi was talking about.
Look at the
Doesn't look
Dainichi
very
Mikochi, it looks
climbable.
so cool. And the darkness around us looks amazing. Then again, if they did bring back past events, probably some of them... It would be interesting if they would take the opportunity to optimize
Maybe we need to use the tower controller.
some of the events, because some of the, like, beginning ones were not the best, mechanically, is my understanding. Like the ones where you needed,
Ready to roll.
resin
How do
to
we
collect
get the
resources.
towers killing
Or
time?
rewards, that is. Look at that ore, what is that?
Bye.
Let me guess, there was a limited time weapon you could
This
get.
pattern seems to match
That's
the one on
Abyssal
the
right there.
tower. Could it be relevant?
And you needed the ore to refine it. That's my guess what the ore is for. Yay! Oh, and Konomiya music is so good. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we sure did do it. Yay!
Set. Now we can climb on up.
Oh, I see, I see. Good job then.
The first one is done. But the abyssal
nice.
energy that was released when the towers connected doesn't seem to be disappearing.
Oh, I probably have to get all of them.
The
Light Realm
darkness is
Sigil?
infiltrating the
What?
land and
What's
causing
that?
changes in the surrounding area.
Oh, is that to
We should
upgrade
go
the box
check
or
it out
something?
if we have time.
A Light Realm Sigil. So cool. Double time. Hey, fast forward. Look at it. It looks amazing. Do you think we'll see Enjo? I would like to. Or is it somebody different, do you suppose? This is an interesting team. Beidou. I guess with the shield and the electrocharged? Well, Zhongli can shield. So electrocharge then? And I suppose it's good to have a claymore.
To use the controller again for the second tower.
Look at those plants! What is
That's
it?
what we're looking for. It looks like some parts are missing. No match for Paimon's greatest power! Process of elimination.
Mood. The best way to solve any puzzle in this game. Yay! Boop.
Same thing happened again! When the tower's connected, the darkness
Wow.
starts spreading!
The sparkles look like stars.
Surrounding area has changed again! Oh, we better go deal with it when we have a spare moment.
Oh, Zhongli this time. Surrounded by chests right now. Or something. What do you suppose that symbol means? That box symbol. Also, does the Inazuma chest compass work in Enkonomiya? I've never tried it. Also, it's not even equipped right now, so you can't be using it. Must have just been some symbols on top of each other. Looks like a chest.
Should be the same clue, right? But the shape looks a little strange this time. Maybe if Paimon looks at it while flying upside down. Come on, you should look at it upside down too.
Flawless logic. That's a really nice sound. It's like a radar sound. I think it's very appropriate for a land under the deep, you know?
Yep. Seems like there's no easy fix to get rid of the darkness. the surrounding area has changed again. But it'll be no big deal for us.
'Cause that should have been number 3, right?
Should we go straight back and see Sumi,
Oh,
or
ooh.
sort out the changes around here first?
It's getting lighter, but it doesn't seem like it's all cleared out.
Sumi, we did it!
We did it!
I can tell. It looks like all 3 towers have been successfully taken care of. The evacuation is now going much more quickly, thanks to the improved environmental conditions. Most of the soldiers have gotten out,
Oh, good.
but it seems like something happened that I hadn't foreseen. Please, come with me.
I want to trust her because she sounds so earnest.
Just churning inside the Dainichi Mikoshi.
But it did seem like she got mad at us
Logically
earlier.
speaking, all of Enkanomiya should be back to normal by now. Unfortunately, this place has now become the most dangerous of all. I don't know why this is happening or what to do about it. But what I can tell you is the location of the guy behind all of this.
Oh?
I'm going to have to ask you to confront him and make him reveal his whole plan.
With
How did this
joy.
happen?
I've been observing the flow of the darkness and I've noticed something peculiar. There was a faint vortex continuously absorbing the darkness. I can only assume that the flow must be triggered by his need for abyssal energy. He's extremely dangerous. Even most bishops would be no match for him.
Intriguing phrasing there. Don't worry, I've been waiting for a chance to let loose. No!
Music to my ears.
I mean, let
Thank
loose in a
you.
friendly way, right?
If I have deduced correctly, he should be in the library area right now.
Ah, the library. look, 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 look! Hi! Oh my god.
Oh, hey. I would say this is a nice surprise, but
Oh, hey.
it's really not that surprising. Look at you, venturing out into the darkness, doggedly fighting your way through just to come and see me.
Oh my god, is this the first time we're hearing his voice? My jaw is dropped. Yeah, because before it was just a world quest. Oh my god, your voice is so animated. I wasn't expecting that.
But it's really not that surprising. Look at you, venturing out into the darkness, doggedly fighting your way through just to come and see me.
Hi.
You're the only person I can think of who could actually pull that off. Still, what's with you joining forces with them? Didn't expect that.
Really, didn't expect that.
You're just trying to stall for time with small talk again.
Remember why we were here the last time we were here?
I guess maybe you're not so clued up after all. Look, I understand that seeing me has gotten you a little agitated, but frankly, the fact that you're still so fired up and raring to go after the long journey here is a bit of a problem for me.
Oh yeah? A bit of a problem?
Let's burn off that excess energy with a little exercise, huh? Just to calm you down enough to hear me out.
Oh, I'll hear you out. I'm so happy right now. And to think I was looking for him for so long. And you were just still down here.
Stop. My life is flashing before my eyes.
Oh, then I'm not finished just yet.
That woman with the slender pupils, what does she call herself?
Why do you ask?
How do you know about her?
He betrayed her too, didn't he?
Her name, what is it?
She calls herself Sumi.
Thank you, Paimon. I completely forgot what it was.
That reptilian seems to be doing a pretty good job of human imitation.
Reptilian?
Makes sense, doesn't it? The Baptismal Bishops are a highly intelligent and fast-evolving kind. There have been legends about this for over 1,000 years now.
So wait, she is a bishop?
The
I thought she was
people.
a bishop people? But I thought she was a vassal.
Huh. Sounds like the kind of nickname Paimon comes up with all the time.
So what's the difference between a bishop person and
This
a
one
vassal?
comes from an old Enkanomian legend. When the Baptismal Bishops were defeated, they began evolving to survive. That is to say, they imitated the victors.
Interesting. Then-
Eventually, this gave rise to
I
a
see.
line of bishops who were indistinguishable from humans except for their pupils. These were the bishop people. The story goes that they gradually infiltrated Enkanomiya and took over many high-ranking positions.
But here's the thing. Are you just trying to sow discord? Because did they infiltrate or did they basically just defect? Because who then are the vassals? If Watatsumi Omikami did indeed have snake-like vassals, could they not have been these V-Shop people? Maybe they're one and the same. So is it infiltration or recruitment?
Remind you of anyone?
We did hear that Sumi's pupils are vertical.
Yep. In good lighting, you can see that Reptile's pupils are thin, vertical lines. That's hard evidence that she's betrayed you right there.
No, it's not. You're absolutely just trying to turn us against each other.
She is just using you to get revenge on me. I mean, I betrayed them first.
So you did betray her. How
I
so?
formed an alliance with the bishops. I said I'd plunge all of Enkanomiya into darkness so they could send their elites into the Dainichi Mikoshi and rescue their captive kin.
Oh, the Jew at the bottom?
In return, they'd allow the Abyss Order safe passage through their territory and help me rebuild the Three Towers.
And then they were surprised when you turned them on.
Didn't know that the darkness of the Abyss was a terrible poison to elemental beings.
So, they thought you had betrayed them?
I mean, he kind of did.
I mean, I totally did betray them. To be fair, it would be pretty humiliating for the Abyss Order if we unleashed the power of the Abyss on them and they were just frolicking around with no side effects.
What on earth?
You are pure evil!
Well, here's where we are now.
I can't be mad at him now that he's talking. Because he's so funny.
Suppress the Sangha Coralia and create darkness to protect the bishops. They are probably diving down into the depths to rescue their imprisoned companions as we speak. It won't be long before the source of Blood Branch Coral is completely cut off.
Poor Bathismal bishops. But still.
If you still want to save Watanabe...
Wait a second. Why would that cut off the coral? If anything, you won't have to sacrifice a hero to fight them every time you need some coral. If they're gone, that's unfettered access. Oh no, wait, the coral... Doesn't it need their blood or something? That's why they're trapped down there? Why don't they just, like, live down there together as a community? I do see the dilemma here, actually.
Sumi Island, you're gonna have to hurry.
I do still think we should hear her out rather than
You can use the
attacking.
mechanism I left behind to guide the light and dispel the darkness in the Dainichi Mikoshi.
Why are you helping us?
We don't believe a single word that comes out of your mouth!
Yeah, that's really suspicious, buddy.
Come on, guys. Do you honestly have another choice?
His delivery!
It's just another fruitless trip to Enkanomiya for me at this point. But no biggie. I'm just a marginal figure in the order.
Somehow I doubt that.
Unlike those who are falling over themselves to serve our highness, I'm interested in more inconsequential things.
Oh, like the truth of this world?
Ooh, yikes. I think I'm all out of time here. I'd better go. I would say, see ya, but I probably won't.
The delivery!
Here, I've got a parting gift for you. It's something I picked up at the Dainichi Mikoshi.
How did that ruin guard get down here? How did they? Ooh, thank you.
Like part of the same set as the one that Kokomi gave us. Wait, now's not the time for that.
Also, I don't know, like, if he's giving it to us, should we really activate it?
Paimon's so angry, he got away again.
Will it benefit him if we
Can't
did?
trust that guy, even if he sounds like he's making sense. So let's go back to Tsumi and ask her about all this.
What is some sort of, like, happy middle ground
Tsumi's gone.
compromise we can come
Couldn't
to?
have missed her on the way here.
Why does it always end like this?
Come on, it's okay. Don't be sad. On the bright side, most of the soldiers have been successfully evacuated. If any bishops did come through here just now, at least no one will have gotten hurt.
That is an excellent
Even
point.
though just thinking about that guy drives Paimon nuts. It seems we've got no choice but to give what he said a shot. Let's get some light in here.
And that could be why she was so concerned with the darkness that was right over the entrance to the world boss area. I wonder what happened to those world bosses during this event. Could you not fight them?
That's the mechanism, right?
Looks like platforms to me. Ooh, stairs. Wait, was that a Discord sound? I don't have Discord open. Whoa.
How does it work?
That's cool. I think within the video.
To do with light, maybe the Bokuso box should be able to activate it.
Good call, Paimon. And she gave us this box. Maybe she is trying to save her fellow V-Shops, but I don't think she really has it out for humanity.
Oh, that's where the mechanism is!
Unless it was like an enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing, and now that the Abyss is gone, we're enemies again. I kind of wish we could befriend them, you know? After all these generations and generations of battle, and then fear, and then experimentation. It'd be nice if we could stop all that.
This must be the mechanism he mentioned. But how do we reach it?
I don't know if it's really up to me as a human to say that sort of thing. Oh, the piano. Gorgeous. I should listen to this music more often. I need to add this back into my work playlist rotation. Oh, cutscene, yes! Oh, gorgeous. Wow! I love it.
I'm unshocked. It actually worked!
That was
For
cool.
once, he didn't lie to us.
Technically speaking, he's never really lied to us.
Maybe with his sneaky way of explaining things, he doesn't have to. Why does Paimon feel like you two have reached some sort of mutual understanding?
Tee.
That is not okay! The Dainichi Mikoshi should be accessible again now. Let's get down there and see!
I wonder how conflicted the Traveler's feeling after hearing that the thing calling itself Enjo doesn't really care for serving the prince like some of the others do.
Looks like we need to write this thing down!
Because, like, well, that's our brother. But also, it's like, he did kind of join the side of possibly evil, so...
Bishops! And dangerous ones by the looks of it. Guess they're the elites, huh?
Hello. Brine Biter, what a cool name. Oh, that was fast.
After a careful head count, it seems like the baby bishops aren't here anymore.
Baby.
Guess they got rescued.
That's good.
If the Baptismal bishops really did come down here, that means that guy was telling the truth. So, Sumi really is a bishop person?
Correlation does not equal causation.
Anywhere. Where the heck is she?
Maybe she left with the others?
Whatever. Let's head back up.
So wait, if they rescued the V-Shops, then why are there still 2 down there? Maybe everything's fine, because if there's 2 down there, that's all the 2 that we need, right? For the blood, for the coral? Jimmy!
What is she doing in front of the Dainichi Mikoshi?
Hello.
Since you came back, I'm curious to know. Did our rescue operation succeed?
Some baby bishops were rescued before we got there, but the old and weak bishops went back in the water to hide after we defeated the elites. Sumi, are you really a bishop person?
I have no intention of explaining anything. Although I can communicate with you, I know all too well that interaction with humans can only end in betrayal.
I'll take that as
The
a yes.
conflict between our 2 kinds will go on forever.
They have
Before
to.
I leave, I'm going to destroy this light.
Oh, good luck. You think you have what it takes?
Do not come any closer, and don't even think about trying to sneak up on me.
Sumi.
This tower seems to hear my wishes. I just need to think the thought and it will change its brightness.
Wow.
And if I so desire, it will collapse before me. With the cognitive equivalent of a click of the fingers, I could destroy this source of great pain for the bishops. So
Wow.
why can't I do it?
Oh no.
It's so connected to
Way
her.
more serious than losing access to the Blood Branch Coral. What are we gonna do?
Sumi, do you recognize these?
It's...
The thingies. Sumi remembers her pendant, she combines it with the other pieces. Yeah. Oh, are they snakes?
In the shape of... Are those 3 entwined snakes?
3 realms.
This pendant has been with me for as long as I can remember. Why does it fit with your 2 pieces?
I think deep down, you
Don't
already
be
know
ridiculous.
the answer.
Are you trying to say that... that I...
Paimon doesn't understand. This one is Kokomi's, this one is from the Dainichi Mikoshi, and Sumi's has been with her all along.
You belong to Watatsumi Island.
I grew up with the Bishops. My only possessions were this pendant and a few boxes of books. I learned human language and writing from them.
Wow, she must be a
But
genius.
not long after that,
Her pronunciation is
Enkanomiya
perfect.
was left without a single human being. It became completely empty. Only
Oh.
recently did I finally have the chance to make contact with humans
Oh,
and,
this was
and
generations
learn
ago.
what the things I'd read in the books really meant.
Sumi?
There's a saying in your human books that I never understood until right now.
Oh, she's standing in the
People
water.
belong where they are born, but creatures belong where they are fed.
Oh.
I am a bishop, not a human. So I'm going back to where I belong.
I can't believe she's actually a
Yes,
bishop.
The Dainichi Mikoshi isn't my concern. But we'll be back one day.
Is it seriously
gone.
just going to end
Why did
unresolved?
she suddenly change her mind in the end?
Maybe Kokomi knows.
Kokomi will have definitely anticipated this possibility. That would be why she gave us the pendant fragment in the first place.
Wow. Very forward thinking.
Everything's resolved here. Let's go back and tell her.
That's so interesting. I kind of love that they're leaving this plot thread unresolved because it means we could resolve it in the future.
You're back.
We could come back
The
here.
soldiers briefed me about what happened. You successfully worked with a shrine maiden named Tsumi to clear the darkness. But then there was an unexpected change at the Dainichi Mikoshi. Is that so?
Yeah, that's right. But after that is where things started to get all kinds of weird.
How's the soil looking, by the way? You tell Kokomi what had happened.
Really?
Sorry, Kokomi. Paimon feels kind of bad that we ended up giving your pendant away.
I wonder what it
There's
does.
no need to apologize. As I said, Watatsumi Island has no further need for it.
What were you using
It's
it
a
for?
relic from back in the very beginning when the Watatsumi Omikami reorganized the court and reformed Enkanomiya.
Aha.
Three
Aha.
pendants were given to the Dainichi Mikoshi, the Sangonomiya line, and the vassals of Watatsumi.
So the vassals were bishop people.
Original intention was that the common folk, the officials, and the divine vassals would all hold each other accountable. But today, only the common folk have flourished while the other two bloodlines have declined. So the pendant is of little use anymore.
Funny you should say vassals. One of the soldiers seemed to think that Sumi was one of those. But actually, her vertical pupils meant that she was a reptile.
They're one and the
She saved
same.
us all.
That's not true. Vassals of Watatsumi typically take on a half-human, half-snake form, symbolizing that they are the familiars of our serpent god. At least, they used to. Over time, the vassals gradually became identical to humans, all except for the pupils of their eyes. But Bishop people and reptilians, they're pure fiction. There is no evidence for their existence anywhere among Sangonomiya's classified documents.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, so Sumi isn't actually a bishop?
Like, she said that she grew up among them. This is so surreal.
Watatsumi Omikami exhausted its power to create Watatsumi Island. And after that, it grew weaker and weaker. No more vassals of Watatsumi were born after that. But the records do mention the very last of the vassals.
Oh my gosh, and that makes so much sense because she said when she implied that when she was growing up and when she was very young, there were humans around, but then they all vanished. If they had all vanished, that means that they all moved to Watatsumi. So that means that she must have been born like right before or was a small young child right as people were leaving. And maybe that's why she thought that human children could fly, because the people who left must have gone upwards to get out of Enkonomiya.
All our hopes
How
were
did they get
placed
out of
onto
there?
her. She was going to be the one who could communicate between the bishops and the humans. But when she was just an infant girl, she and her guardian shrine maiden were attacked by bishops at the border of Enkanomiya. Her whereabouts have been unknown ever since.
So that's why she grew up with them, because maybe she was essentially kidnapped. And what's interesting about that is that the V-Shops didn't kill her. I don't know what happened to her guardian, but they raised her. They didn't kill her that entire time she was with them. So maybe they did that because they sensed that she was part serpent like they were. But what's interesting about it is that I would like to hope that that implies that there could be coexistence someday between humans and V-Shops.
Her whereabouts have been unknown ever since.
She could be the bridge.
Most believe she died that day, but some believe she was raised by the Bishops.
Huh?
The people of Watatsumi owe a great debt of gratitude to the vassals of Watatsumi. Now that the Bishops and Watatsumi Islanders no longer have a territorial dispute, I sincerely hope that she will find her way to where she belongs. Wherever that is for her.
What a story.
Wow. Oh, what a fun event.
Still, now that we know how Blood Branch Coral works, I, as Divine Priestess of Sangonomiya, may need to think of a new way to counteract the Holy Soil phenomenon.
Oh, nice. End their
For the
reliance on
time
it
being,
entirely.
However, the issue is resolved.
Oh, good. Soil's
And
better?
all thanks
Great.
to you, Watatsumi Island will be at peace for many decades to come.
So I guess shout
I
out
can't thank you enough.
to the thing calling itself Enjo, because they're the ones who told us how the coral interacted with the thingies, the Sengono thingies? What are they called?
That's hard evidence.
We did it.
What are they called?
1,000 years now.
Where are they? Where are they?
Didn't, ex
Over here? I don't know where they are.
didn't expect
The Sangonomiya thingies. And so, since Enjo told us that, we can tell Kokomi, and now she can find out a new way to do it. This is such a good event. I have so many questions. A lot of them actually about the mechanics of the event. Like, what was up with the limited time plants and ore? What were those for? Like, was there a limited time dish? What do you use plants for? A limited time potion? I'm guessing there was a limited weapon in there somewhere. That's what the ore is probably for. If not, what could the ore be for? I thought it was super cool how they talked about the 7 sovereigns at the beginning. Elemental sovereigns. What did they say, actually? Wait, I want to find that exact line. Give me a second. I'm going to try to find it. Okay, I found it. The V-Shop realm is the realm of pure primordial elemental beings. It's actually referred to the light realm in most books. 7 sovereigns of the light realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle. Now, what's very interesting here is that this is in present tense. Now, I don't know, because Sumi is probably telling us this from things that she's learned in books. I don't know if she's been to the light realm her entire life, so she might not know the updated state of things over there, but I'm very curious if this present tense is intentional. Anyways, that was a super cool event. Surprisingly short, but really fun. Hearing Enjo's voice was amazing. Oh, man, I want to go back down to what is Inkonomiya. I want to go back down to Inkonomiya. I should work on my my exploration percentage over there. Maybe that's what I'll do. Anyways, yes, that was delightful. I enjoyed that very much. As always, thank you to this person for uploading the video so that we can watch it. And I am, oh my god, I'm just delighted. That was a delicious meal. I'm looking forward to the next event. Whatever that may be. I don't know. I'm actually at the end of my list, so I have to go to my next section. But for now, that will be all. Oh, that was delightful. Let me know if there was anything I missed, because it's definitely been quite a while since I brushed up on my lore for Inkonomiya and Watatsumi and everything, so if I missed some, like, dramatic relevation, please let me know. But wow, that was so much fun! So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed as well. Thank you so much for watching. I want to give a special thanks to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Connor Sard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Jabrilia, and of course our anonymous patrons as well. Thank you everyone so much for supporting the channel, and I hope to see everyone in the next one. Bye now!